a weird screen since it's, all right. Okay. So can you see Jim's Facebook right now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm recording the video here, you know, so you guys have a resource. If we don't like make you Facebook experts on this call, it's okay. You know, this is going to be depending on how much experience you have, this will be a little bit of a process just because learning anything new is. But, you know, today I wanted to give you guys an overview of how the advertising works, how to use the tool to do a paid ad, how to, I have a marketing swipe file that you guys can use as a template for any ads that you want to run, and then you just pretty much use the same ad copy and then just tweak it for whatever, you know, whatever you guys have going on. So, you know, so we might not make you the you know, hopefully by the end of this call, you'll understand how everything works. You'll have a list of all the different things that you could be doing. And then obviously once you actually go into, you know, do an ad and try to get it out to people, you know, you'll have some questions, and I'm here for that. So, so that's kind of what I believe would make a good call here. Do you guys have anything else in mind?
No, that sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
My question is, you know, I mean, and Jim explained to me why we weren't seeing it, because you're apparently not marketing to my zip or my, you know, my demographics, because we're not seeing anything at all that you're posting. So, with that being said, I mean, I don't know when the last time you posted, but I see on that page there, it says you haven't posted in 28 days, but that's not correct, right?
I post as Jim. It should be showing up as Jim posting, not me.
Oh, right, but it says here you haven't posted in 28 days. On the page that's over to your right.
Yeah.
Where his picture is, but that's not accurate.
Facebook advertising it's not about posting, because when you post stuff, there's very few people that see the posts, which is why you have to, Facebook's basically making you pay to get in front of people. I mean, that's reality. But on the other hand, it's very affordable, as I'll show you, and it's not about doing a ton of posts. It's about doing a couple posts that you think are good, or houses that you think are good, or you want extra marketing or eyeballs. I mean, social media is just another form of media. You know, radio's media, TV's media, social media. It's just a way to get in front of a pair of eyeballs. That's it.
Right.
So, and that being said, the eyeballs now are on the phone and social media, which is why, you know, I believe Facebook's important, because you can get whatever it is that you have to offer, or whatever house you have to market, or whatever message you want to get out, or whatever the case may be. There's no more affordable way to get in front of those eyeballs. And the thing about Facebook versus the other, as I'll show you, is it's about, you know, targeting. So, you know, we had a, you know, that foreclosures ad that went out. It was a post. You only posted once, but I'm paying Facebook to have that show up in people's, you know, news feeds every day. So it was only posted once, but it was seen by, you know, tens of thousands of people, versus trying to do 30 posts in 30 days and then them each being seen by, like, you know, 100 people each. So yeah, so again, it just think of social media or Facebook as a way to get in front of eyeballs, and then we get to target what eyeballs see our stuff. So, you know, the stuff that you guys want to be posting, I have a swipe file here that I'm going to share with you once I know what email you want me to share it with. Where is it? Sorry, I have like, so here is a file and critique of about 20 different Facebook ads that, you know, did really well. So you can just kind of use what is good for you guys, or hold on, let me get past. So here's number one. So I'm going to show you guys how the thing works, and you know, but once you get it, but doing anything new for the first time, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. Like this past week, I got on a new software and I think I'm pretty savvy, and it took me a week to figure out this thing, but now that I figured it out, it's like, oh, that was, you know, that wasn't that hard. But so here, you know, here's a list with ad copy, and by ad copy, I just mean the text that we're trying to engage people with or get them to take certain action. What is your guys' best? If I were to share something from Google Docs, what emails should I share it with?
I think you should use the jimpowers@gmail.com.
Perfect. That's a good answer. Awesome. Okay. So first things first, let me explain how the Facebook ads work. I don't need text, I need a drawing tool. So up here at the top level, you have a campaign type. I'll just call it C type. I thought I could draw better. A campaign type, and what campaigns are what you're actually trying to, what your goal is. So our goal can be, let me just go into the tool. So I did everything under Jim Powers' Facebook, because that's where his credit card was. And we'll just do a, this I need to turn off. This didn't do that well.
So kind of like first things first, we log into the Jim Powers team, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let me write this down as we go, because this stuff's just like second nature to me. So it's I don't know, I've just done it a million times, so it doesn't even cross my mind. So when you click Manage Ads, it brings you into the Ad Manager. So this is where all of your paid advertisements are. Okay. And here you'll see Create Campaign, or right here you'll see campaign names. All campaigns is one setting, and that's what your goal is for the ad. So here it says campaign, choose your objective. These are all the different things that Facebook can optimize for. So you just tell it what your goal is. So when you like boost your post, that's called a page post engagement. And Facebook, after 48 hours, will optimize their algorithm to try and optimize the ad for people that are going to engage with your post. And what that means is they like it, they click it, they share it, like it's engagement. One of the reasons I like the boost post or page post engagement is because it gets your name out in front of people. people interact with it more, because that's what Facebook's trying to do. So you're getting your name out and you're getting the clicks. Other one that's possible is clicks to website. So you're only going to want 3 campaigns. Which is page post engagement, where they're going to optimize the ad for engagement. Clicks to website, or the video view one was get video views. Right now on Facebook, we have we're getting about 1 to 2 penny video views. So video is very engaging on Facebook, but it's harder to put videos together than it is just to put pictures of homes. So so these are the only 3 that you need to worry about, and this is the number 1. If we're going to do, you know, image ads, we'll do page post engagement as our objective. I'll get these later. So that's the campaign, and then I'll just pick one. I'll just say boost your post. So then what it does is it brings up all of your posts that you can boost, right? We'll just pick one for. And then next thing we do is we move into ad set, which is where we tell it who we want this to go in front of, how much we want to spend, and how long we want to run the ad. So you'll see on the side here, campaign is objective, which we only ever have 3. The ad set is the audience, budget, and schedule. And then down here is the actual ad. So there's 3 things. This is, Facebook keeps it super simple. Right now for you guys, I have a audience that I have saved, which is people living in the zip codes that Jim sent to me, and then ages 25 to 55. So I look at that as like a farm of people that I just continually want to be in, because they live in the areas that I want to be selling homes, and they're in the age points of being kind of doing real estate transactions. So so you don't need to do any of this right here. It's already done. So you just click that and it populates everything for you. And then down here it says budget and schedule. So for me, you have to run something for 48 hours for Facebook to optimize, but I like to run stuff like 7 days. But if you're going to do an open house campaign and it's on Sunday and you're doing it on Thursday, you know, I would just do a daily budget between $7 and $10 and tell Facebook to stop it on Sunday. So I'll show you how to. So we'll start today.
Do you have a minimum you have to spend? If you said between $7 and $10, I mean, what's the minimum you can spend?
You can spend a minimum. You can spend $1 a day, but it won't get you in front of enough people. So see how I put the $10 here? Over on the side, it's going to show you your estimated daily reach for that budget. And our audience size is 48,000 people that live in those zips that fit the 2-income demographic in those ages, right? So we have a farm of 48,000 people that we want to continually be having the Jim Powers team post show up and try to generate leads from it. So $30 here, so it'd be 3 days. You know, you'll get in front of anywhere from 3 to 6,500 people for that $30. So here you just, and I'll show you down. And then you can leave all of this stuff, all the bidding, so to speak, as set to default. So Facebook will do that work for you. So yeah, you could do $7 a day for 3 days. Just know that less money, you know, it's going to go in front of less people.
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
That's all. And then down here, the ad set name, we would say, what was that? Post, just buyers in waiting post. And then we click this and it'll take us to the ad. So since we already had the post on Jim's site, it's going to pull it in here and you can see what it looks like on desktop. You can see what it looks like on mobile. And then you'll remove Instagram and then you'll remove desktop right column. So we just want to be on people's computers or on their phone. Instagram, if we select that, it'll spend too much money on Instagram. And we just want to stay on Facebook. And that's how you set up that's how you step through setting up an ad. So you just choose your objective, set the audience budget and when you want it to run. And then if you have a post on the page, which I recommend because Facebook will allow you to use posts on your page or do what they call a dark post, which means only people that like your page that don't fit into your farm, so to speak, won't see it. But there's no real reason to do that in real estate. Like, you know, we're not trying to hide anything from anybody. So and then you just and Facebook will place the order and start, you know, start promoting the people to that 48,000 people audience. And we're going to set up a real ad for one of your new listings. We can do it for this one right here that you sent me. But so really all your posts are going to be actually on your page. So it makes it a little easier than trying to hide stuff. And then all you want to do for, let me see here. Yeah, see, it didn't see my post because I was doing dark posts because it's not even on the page here. So that some of the ads that I were doing were just for ads. They weren't for posts. So that's now that I'm looking at this, that's why you didn't see them. So again, now look, so you see here, this one we boosted and we got one person engaged, but we reached 6,300 people with this post. So this got eyeballs from 6,300 people. This one we got 8,600 people. This one we got 12,000 people. And then here's one that wasn't boosted. Right. So you reached 589. One of these was Instagram, 268. This one had to have spent money if you got 4,300 people. Did you guys do an ad on this?
I think that's when that person was doing it. I forget her name.
Yeah, you're not going to get in front of 4,000 people if you don't give Facebook money.
Right, gotcha.
I mean, that's just, you know, so like here, 10 little ways to save. It only reached 256 people. So it's like you could post all day and reach 200 people, but that's really inefficient and ineffective. So, right, so if you got something that people like and it's engaging and they're sharing it, you know, you always want to boost that. But you know, post wise, see, when you did an ad, this same house got 4,300 eyeballs on it, and when you didn't do the ad, it got 126. So you just, at the end of the day, you just got to give Facebook money. I mean, that's just It just is what it is. So let's set up an ad for, do you guys want to promote that property? Is it in the correct zip codes?
Which one are you talking? Which property? The new one I just sent you today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, did you just see a post from Kevin? Yeah, Kevin just posted. Again, he's not paying for anything, but Kevin just put that on his page. But I'm sure he didn't boost it. He just put it out. Right. Pictures. Okay. So we could put it on Jen's page. Okay. Boost it.
Is this the best one though? Like, hold on, let me,
We do have an open house coming up this weekend as well. The company actually does.
well, we'll do one, we'll do, I don't know, this one's prettier. See, this one's much prettier. Like these pictures will look way better on Facebook than Kevin's, but most people aren't in this price point either. So what's your guys' average sale price in?
210, maybe.
Okay. Why isn't this bringing it up?
Yeah, I think I saw Redline on there. Yeah, Redline was the code he gave you, I think. Yeah. Yes. Try Stapley.
I like this house.
Yeah. That one's good.
I like this house.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Yeah, see, that looks good. Really good. So I'll show you how to do, this is not the open house one, right?
Oh, correct. It is not.
All right, so I'm just gonna save 4 images that I think are good images. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that bathroom.
Just real quick, I thought I saw you click one copy image and the other was embed image. Did you do that, or was I just missing that?
Say that again?
I'm talking at the computer. You looked at the computer and talking to it. Anyway, I thought I saw you do one as saved image and the other was embed image. Did I?
No, they're both
Okay.
they're shown, they should be down here.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Trying to find my favorite rear shot here. I like that one. So with promoting properties, you can either do, a post where they just have to call for current pricing or basically contact you directly, or you can send them to Boomtown. Because if they go to Boomtown, they can get the price. So, you have one of two options to send someone to. So what do you You want to send these people to Boomtown, or you just want to have them contact the team for current
I
price?
think they should go to Boomtown because they get captured there.
All right.
But they don't want to go to that RP2. It's a lot of clicking. You know what I mean? Basically, you click. When it goes to Boomtown, does it go directly to the property, or kind of like Boomtown's homepage, and they have to type the property?
No. They would go directly to the property.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did a just listed ad. We got 10 leads from it. And I would recommend you guys do what I show you so stuff can be tracked on Boomtown to see, you know, how many leads you got from it. Just in case you ever have to report to your sellers like this, I think we spent $30. We had 395 people come to the site, 55 people go try to do another search, and you got 10 leads. And then I'm going to show you in a second how that can be tracked. So you come down to tools, and it's called a link generator. All right, so it asks for a destination, a source, and then a tag, right? So you guys are what, yorkhomes.net? You just go to your Boomtown site. What was that property address?
355 Daily.
Find the property. All right. So we then just take the URL. And my computer's slow because I found out today that I ran out of space.
Oh, jeez.
My wife's like, how's that possible? So that's a really good point. You just paste it in the destination. Tell it came from Facebook. And you can call it, you know, stably boosted post. Something like that. So you just know. Now when you click generate link, it'll generate a tracking link. So you'll see here that source equals Facebook. Campaign is Stanley boosted, or is that Stanley boosted post? So
Yeah.
here, I'll just generate link there. So we just copy that link, and now we'll go over here. So now that we have the link, we need to add the photos and then the ad copy, and then we'll publish it, and then we do an ad. So we'll just make this easy. We'll come to, where's the price? Is this just listed? Like, what's the update with this home? Is it how?
It's newly listed within the last 2 weeks, probably.
Yeah. Our leads. That's for a list of homes. There it is. Just listed post. So the first thing that you do is your headline is you have to grab people's attention. The best way to do that is just call their attention or ask a question. So and where's this property located?
Red line.
images. What's like unique about this thing? So
Convenient location.
open layouts, updated.
New carpet on the second floor.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a desirable neighborhood for sure. That's a popular. Established, well-established neighborhood, but pretty popular.
All right. One little last trick here. You see how Boomtown creates this like really long URL here?
Yeah.
That's a little too long because you have such little real estate here that, so all we do is we use a URL shortener. I use Bitly, you can use Google, there's 1,000 URL shorteners. And all you do is you just go there. So it gives you this little link that will then forward to the big link. You just copy it and you put it right there. So basically, you have 3 lines here that are above the fold where they don't have to click see more. And then we want to add those 4 photos, and I'm going to show you. I don't know if you guys see on Facebook the photo carousels where they have images like right in a row from the ad, but it does a good job at, let me upload these. I think it'll automatically do it when I get these 4 in here. Hold on. Rayak 216. Oh, come on, computer. Rayak 216. All right, so we want the front of the home first. And then the other ones don't matter much. I have a preference. I like to do front, kitchen, and then kind of walk through. So FLV. Gosh. Why did I go back there? You guys think with a $2,000 computer that it would be like the fastest thing on planet Earth. That was a lot. The rear one was B. All right, so we have 4 nice photos that people can scroll through. They have a link here. How I like to end my post now is sometimes I put them that they can call somebody or email, just because it makes it more of a real person. So let me go, let's see, what did I use? There it is.
You know what, Todd? The Gmail account works. All have access to that box, but we don't necessarily monitor that box on a regular basis for leads, unless that's the way leads are generated, and we should have that box open on a regular basis.
What do you want? What do you want this to be? If somebody had a question about this property, who do you want them emailing?
Oh, then it should go to me, actually. Yeah, I guess you put my email in, smaloney@homesale.com. Is there a way that you can set up a Gmail account to forward to another email?
Yeah.
Because someone should be getting all activity in that Gmail box.
Yeah, so I'll show you how to do that in a second. So it's as simple as making a post. 4 photos. These look really good. They're good photos and they're going to look good on their phone. And then when you click this link, so it's above the fold right before the see more. So if they click the link, you'll see here that it's sources Facebook and campaigns that house. So we know if anybody lands on this URL and does anything else on the site and gets captured as a lead, that'll be tracked. And then it's super simple from here's the ads manager. Click create campaign. Want to promote that post. What is it, Stably?
Stably, yes.
So I just use Stably PPE for page post engagement. So I just kind of use the first letters here. So I know, like the other one, get video views. I just, it's pay per video view. So I just use PPV. So it's however you want to name stuff. It's just a way to keep a little better track. You come in here, you want to send to your custom audience, daily budget. We want to do $6 a day for 5 days.
Sure.
So what's today? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stably, PPE. Okay, again, we want to remove the right-hand column. And then you place the order. Facebook will review the ad, so it's pending review. It'll be live probably within 20 minutes. And that $30 should get you in front of around, I'd guesstimate 3,000 people. And also, there's a bunch of different call to actions in here. Tell, hey, tag somebody, or, give us in ways to contact us. But everything's tracked. So that's another thing. You know how many people it's getting in front of, if it's generating leads, you kind of know what's going on out there. And so this ad didn't do. So then you can come in and look, and there's all different kinds of stats that it can give you. It's actually kind of, oh, I see. It was for optimizing to get people to go to the website, not watch the video. So here's to give you an idea. So here we did the Barbara Corcoran video, and we got 4,800 video views for $89. So it costs us 2 cents each. And then you can come in here and look at all kinds of data that is sometimes video engagement. So 476 people watched the entire video. 1,800 people watched 25 seconds of the video. So it tracks. I mean, any number you'd ever want to know, you can find in here. For me, I like to continually have people see me. That's why Jim's paying to be on radio and TV and stuff. It's just, again, getting in front of ears and eyeballs. But, I just want to continually get in front of people with good stuff. Like I tell people, and this is, I don't know what your guys feel. All listings are created equal. Whatever listings we're marketing, that's the kind of buyer that we're going to attract. So, $40,000, city homes are going to attract, investors or, low income buyers. Trade up homes are going to attract, people that probably have a home to sell. They're my favorite. Like I like marketing trade up homes because the people that would inquire about that home, one, they have money. 2, they probably have a home to sell, so we could possibly get 2 sides of the transaction. And 3, the price point's higher, so your commissions are higher. Again, that's my personal preference, but you kind of get the point. You want to market good stuff or good news or good information or success stories, like stuff that people on social media would actually be attracted to. Like the house we just listed, those pictures look awesome. I mean, that's $189,000 for, I don't know, that's with interest rates where they are, that's like less than rent. So, and you can use these to, no one's saying pressure sellers, was, it's like, hey, we got all these showings and I got, 8,000 people to look at it on Facebook. Like everybody has seen this darn home. If you're not under contract in this market, you're overpriced. So, so I think for you guys in the next, like, you know, week to try to do, couple little ads at like $5, you know, just test. What people like are just listed, price reduced, coming soon, open house, you know, stuff that they kind of got to use you a little more to get it versus like, oh, I can get that on, you know, realtor.com. Like coming soon, they can only get it from you. Open houses are good because they're time, you know, like they're time constraints. So people like kind of have to make a choice. And good properties that are just listed that are actually going to sell quickly. People can tell by the photos whether, you know, it's something worth talking about just listed wise or, you know, so what. Price reduced is another good one. So, so that's kind of that's the easiest, quickest way. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think this is something that you could probably pick up after a handful of, you know, promotions?
Yeah, but, you know, like you said, you know, the first couple times is going to be, you know, looking at the notes and then looking at the screen and looking at the notes, you know, just to make sure. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll be, I think we'll be able to pick it up and no issues at all. Yeah, so I just got to do a couple. That's all. But the bottom line is you create the post on the account and then you go and boost it.
Yeah, so, but if you just boost, here's the problem with boosting without the ads manager, okay? So when I go
You don't click the bottom where it says boost post, you actually want to go into the ads manager and do it from there.
yes, because I only want that to show up in front of who I wanted. If you boost post, if I boost post, it's going to say people that like this page.
Right.
So actually you can through now. This must be new. It used to be people who like the page and their friends, which I hit up my sister. She's in Virginia. I was like, why am I seeing your real estate stuff? She's like, because you like my page. I'm like, I'm in Pennsylvania. I should not be seeing, you should not be paying to be in front of me.
Right. Yeah.
So I have this, so they now include your audiences here. So you could actually do it through the boost.
We didn't used to have that. I saw that. That's new.
That is new. So, and believe me, they're going to have, Facebook's always changing stuff. So now you actually could boost posts where before you could only do it in the ads manager. So yeah, you can do it in here and then, you know, the ad shows up over here and then it obviously knows the campaign objective, you know, on the boost post. And then once you guys get good at that and get comfortable with the tool, I'll show you how to do ones that are a little more complicated, but as you'll see here, like there's a learn more button where here they can just click, they have to like click on it somewhere. But for right now, I just want you guys to get a handle and a feel for the tool and be able to do some ads and copy some up like these winning ads. Where are we? You know, this here not just has like the different ad types and some copy, but it also tells you why the ad worked. So this is really, 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 really good. And then I gotta be honest, you know, everything's a test. I don't care, like stuff that I see working in other markets, they don't work in every market. So, you know, it's a test to see what people want. Do they like the price reduced stuff? Do they, you know, are people going to engage that like, hey, I need your help because we got all these freaking buyers and we don't have any homes. Like, you know, who out there is looking to sell because our inventory is low. But they're going to see you like Jim's like, oh, they said they saw me on TV and this and that. Well, we want also people saying like, every time I'm on Facebook, I see you on Facebook. So, so anyway, this guide here is going to be your best friend, but for right now, to get a couple ads under the belt and get a feel for the tool and keeping it as simple as possible, we want to do what we just did. And then once you guys got that, you're like, oh my God, I can do that in my sleep. We'll go for round 2 on the Power Editor, but trust me, you don't want to go in there right now. So let me show you the Gmail thing. Where's Gmail? All right. So when you're in Gmail, let's see. All right, I'm trying to think here. You go into settings. Holy cow. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm going to do with this computer. All right. So you go to forwarding and pop IMAP. You'll see forwarding here. You'd say, click this, which would be forward a copy of incoming mail to wherever you want, whoever's email. Okay. If you're not in there, which you're not because you haven't done this before, you just click forwarding address, add it. You're going to type in your email, and then it's going to send you a confirmation code to that email. Get that confirmation code. See right here, it says confirmation code. Punch it in there, click verify, and then you'll get all the stuff that comes into that Gmail account. Okay. Super simple.
And I think 2 text boxes. That means we could put 2 emails in there if we need to forward it to.
Yep.
Okay. Good enough. That is simple.
So yeah, let's start there with the Facebook stuff. And again, we want to market stuff that looks good, and or there's scarcity or urgency or something to get people to do what we want them to do. So right now you have access to the ultimate Facebook file, and then I'm going to send you a link to 2 people that do really good on Facebook that you can just copy their ads as well. One is my buddy Adam Stark out of Jefferson City. He does a lot of when things go under contract, things are sold, and all he does is kind of tell a story and then weaves in his different, calls to action. But then he gets a little fancier. We're not going to get fancy right now. We can, but let's not right now. But again, if you like his ads or how he's going, but see here, he's kind of telling you a story about the place and then weaving in the going to wherever he wants you to go to. And then obviously this photo right here is going to grab your attention. Like your eyeballs will that photo will at least make your ad or your eyes stop, because people are on their phone, they're like scrolling through, and all of his closing, he gets pictures and does success stories. So he's got a really good Facebook game, but he's a storyteller. He hasn't done a success story in a while. There we go. No, that's not even that good. He's busy, so he's getting lazy on the success stories. But he's generating, hundreds of leads a month from these posts, and then, getting them out to people. So, and that's what we want to do. We want to, every day somebody goes on Facebook, they see a different thing from the team. And that's why it's important to you know, have different kind of offers, because at some time I call it ad apathy, like the foreclosure thing. It's like once they see it like 3 to 4 times, it kind of loses its appeal, and then you gotta get in front of them with something different offer, different photos, you know, whatever the case may be, because people don't want to see the same thing, you know, over and over and over again. So I'm going to send you guys this just to keep an eye on what Adam's doing. This is a beautiful swipe file with everything you need to know of why it works, which most of these ads you don't want to change the text. But for me, if I'm spending, you know, money on Facebook, like it doesn't hurt if they click see more to they click see more. It doesn't hurt to ask them to tag their friends or share if they think somebody's interested. Because a lot of times people will see, we already reached 36 people. They'll literally like tag their friend in there, and then you guys will get notifications. And if it warrants someone trying to conversate or private message the person, you know, you can certainly do that. So let's get, you know, a couple ads up each. If there's any questions whatsoever, just shoot me an email. And this is round 1. And then once this is in your sleep, we'll meet back up, and I'll show you how to use the Power Editor.
Okay, we'll each do one in the next week, you know, next week or so. Maybe do one the end of the week, and we'll each do one so that we both have it mastered. And then maybe one more time, and then, you know, then we'll go from there. But we'll do it a couple times, make sure we got it down pat, and like you said, be able to do it in our sleep. And both of us need to be cross-trained in it. So as we get new listings or something that, you know, warrants a huge price reduction, we'll put it out there. And, you know,
yeah, once you get a feel for like Stark stuff, you'll see, you know, when stuff goes under. He lists a lot of expired, so when he gets an expired and then he gets it under contract, he'll go on and tell a story. He'll be like, this home was on the market for 2 years with 2 other agents and sat stale, and you know, we sold it within 72 hours at 100% list price. If you're looking for results like these, contact me. Right? So,
I mean, that's powerful stuff.
yeah, it's totally. I mean, the best marketing is stories. You know, the whole Bible's a story. You know, people remember stories. Tony Robbins, he's telling the same story that he said 30 years ago, because that's how people remember stuff. That's what they identify with. So, you know, and stories are your best marketing, because, you know, you need proof. Like, oh, you know, I help people sell homes. It's like people's internal BS meter's always on. But when you continually show proof and show that you're listing homes and selling homes and going to closings with nice people. And I remember Adam Stark started doing the Facebook, and about 6 months in, it like really caught on, as to where like people at the gym were like, man, looks like you sell a home every day. You know, it's that indoctrination. And then it's just, you know, walking them through the life of the business and seeing who you're helping or what problems you're solving. That's going to do way better than, you know, oh, you know, we're number 1, or, you know, we sold a ton of homes. It's like nobody cares, but stories draw you in.
Absolutely.
So, all right, well, I'm going to stop this recording. Any questions, just shoot me.
I will.